Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from Tech Camp. Today I'm going to tell you about an exciting job opportunity, especially for freshers and those graduating in the year 2021. So before proceeding further in the video, please hit subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Also give a like if you enjoy the video, if you get some information from the video, and don't forget to share it with your friends in your WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, Facebook, Instagram, and where else. So without further delay, let's proceed with the video. And also please don't skip the video, watch it till the end. I'm going to walk you through the entire process of applying in this job role. So let's get straight into the video. All right, so this job opportunity is from Quora. As you can see, it's like one of the most popular websites and it is known to everyone. It's one of the most popular websites, and the job role that we will be applying for is software engineer new grad 2021, and this will be a remote job. That means you don't need to go to anywhere, any location, or reallocate to anywhere else. You can work from the comfort of your home. And it has also keeping space. This is done specially keeping in mind the current pandemic situation. Also, as you can see mentioned over here, as of June 2020, Quora has become a remote first company. All right, and also it is mentioned this position can be performed remotely from anywhere in the world, regardless of any location that might be specified above. So you see, even if this California, Mountain View, United States, you can work. If you are selected, you can work from the comfort of your home as well. Now you can read about the company, about Quora. I'll attach the link to their website in the description. You can find it there. I will also attach the link to apply for this role in the description. You can find it all. All right, so you can read about the details here as well. You will get the link in the description. You can go all through these, machine learning, infrastructure, platform, product systems, all the engineering roles, all the engineering areas that Quora works on. All right, so coming to the main part, the minimum qualifications, the minimum requirements, or the minimum qualifications required to be eligible to apply to this role. The first is, and the most important, as you can see, it is bolded over here, so it's one of the most important, that you have to be available for meetings and impromptu communication during Quora's coordination hours. This is very important. You have to be available from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. There you have to be available during that time, or else you are straight away rejected. The next requirement is that you have to have a BS, MS, or a PhD in computer science, engineering, or any other related technical field. So not only a graduate, not only an undergraduate, but also a graduate, even someone holding a PhD degree can apply to this job role. It is open to anyone who has done his BS or MS, bachelor's, master's, or even his or her PhD in computer science or engineering or any other related technical field. Now the next minimum requirement is that you have to have a knowledge of at least one high level programming language between Python, JavaScript, or C++. Or even if you don't know any of the languages, you should be you should have the ability to learn them quickly within a short notice. So that should be fine. Since you are applying for a software engineering role, you have to have a knowledge of at least a sound knowledge of at least one of the programming languages. And you should be always have a passion for learning, and you should always look for improving yourself, your skills, reskilling and upskilling yourself and performing in a team. You have to be a team player. You cannot work individually. So these in short are the minimum qualifications that Quora wants from a candidate who is applying for this job role. And there are two preferred location qualifications as well. You can if you have a software, if you have done an internship in software engineering and you have some practical knowledge, or you have worked with web applications or databases or even in distributed systems, then you have an edge over the other applicants who are applying for the same job role, right? So yeah, so that's about the preferred qualifications and the minimum qualifications. Now coming on to how to apply for this job role. So this is an important step. Please don't skip the video and pay attention to the details. So there are two ways you can apply to this job role. One is that you can straight away apply through LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn profile, which is desired that you have a LinkedIn profile, so you can straight away apply through that, and these boxes will automatically get filled. Taking the details from your LinkedIn profile. But suppose you don't have a LinkedIn profile, then you have to go on and fill these boxes manually. So here you just, the first box is the first name. You put in your first name, you give your last name, you give your email ID, your phone number, and your location, the current location which you're residing at right now. So this is not a preferred location. If you get a job role or something like that, this is the current location you are residing at. So next you have to attach your resume. You can you attach it from the Dropbox or from the drive, or you can upload it from your computer. Now if you want a cover letter, you can always go ahead and give that, but it's not mandatory. Even if you don't give a cover letter, it's fine. It's not mandatory. So here Quora is asking some of your educational qualifications, your academic credentials. So here in school you give your college name. You can always go here and type, and you will get the name of your college in here in the list. And suppose you don't find the the name of your college in the list, you have to choose others. Now as soon as you choose others, there will be another box popping up which will ask you to give the name of your college. So you give that. Now coming on to the degree, you choose your degree, that is associates, masters, bachelors, a doctor of medicine. There are so many degrees you can apply from. All right, so there is also another. If suppose you don't find your degree, you can always go ahead and choose others. Now about the discipline, you choose the discipline which you are currently studying in, or you have studied in the past. You choose that discipline from the list. And here also, if you don't find your discipline, always feel free to go ahead and choose others. Now the start date and the end date, please keep this in mind. This is very important. The start date is the start date of your discipline, the day you have started studying in that discipline. And the end date is the date you will be completing your studies, or your graduation, your masters, bachelors, whatever be it. So please fill it carefully. Don't especially with the end date, don't just go ahead randomly and choose January 2021 or Feb 2021. Don't do that. Please fill it properly. Now coming next, there's some more things you need to fill. I understand that all employees for this position will be expected to be available for meetings and impromptu communication during Quora's coordination hours. So as I had told you earlier, this first minimum qualification criteria, this one is really important. So like, it's sort of a declaration. You have to choose yes. You can't choose no. Don't choose no. So coming on to the next thing, if you have a LinkedIn profile, please give your LinkedIn profile URL, or even if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, please create one. It's really important in applying not only to Quora but to many other job roles across the globe. Please go ahead and create a LinkedIn profile and give the URL. All right, so next is that in which country would you be seeking to work if hired. So even if it is a remote job, but they always want a candidate to give their preferred locations. So you can give your preferred locations in whichever country you want to work at. You can always go ahead and do that. Are you legally authorized to work in that country? Always go ahead and select yes if you are legalized. Will you now or in the future request sponsorship for employment visa status? You can choose according to your requirements, according to your criteria. Always choose yes or no. You can choose any one of that. And if hired, my preferred start date would be. Now this also, please feel very carefully. Don't just choose 1/2021 Jan, Feb, March. Don't just choose randomly just like that. Be careful and choose the date carefully. Now here comes the job role preferences. So here you have three preferences out of full stack, internal developer, infrastructure, machine learning, and mobile. Please go ahead and choose the preferences according to your priorities, and also please select this very carefully. Now the programming language, this one is also very important. Please don't choose anyone randomly, because if you are shortlisted for the interview, you will be asked from one of these programming languages. So please choose it carefully. It is also mentioned that select the programming language you prefer for your interview. So in interviews you will be asked from one of these, the one which you choose. So please choose it carefully out of C++, Java, or Python. Now coming to the last two, these are not that mandatory. You can feel it, you cannot feel it, you might not feel it. So it's up to you. It's your choice. How did you find about this opportunity? You can always go ahead, and fill in from where you got to know about this job role. It can be from any job website, from LinkedIn, from a friend. It can be anything. And any additional information you would like to share, you can go here and state your certifications, the licenses and certifications that you have done, the courses you have done, anything important that you would like the HRs to know about you, from the HRs of Quora to know about you. All right, so I guess I walked you through the entire process of applying. So the next thing which you go ahead is go and click the submit button, the submit application, and as soon as you click the submit button, your application gets submitted to Quora, and you will get an acknowledgement mail from Quora, and please keep that mail. That's important. If and for further, you will be contacted again if you are shortlisted. So don't just go by the hope that I will get a chance to give an interview. Hopefully you will. I wish you all get a chance to sit for an interview with Quora, as this is a really amazing job profile to work for. So please be patient. Please be patient, and as it takes time to review a resume or application and get back to the candidate. So that's it for the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you are still watching, if you are watching till now, please again hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and because you will be notified as soon as I upload my next video. So that's it from my side for today. Have a good day. Enjoy. Peace.